welcome you inside the championship capital of Philippine basketball, the Smart Araneta Coliseum, for a gathering of stars from all leagues, from all levels. And it's all about celebrating basketball as we welcome you to the Master Game Face Challenge, the ultimate all-star face-off. Our second year, it's getting bigger and better. And are you for Team Mark, Team Chris, or for Team Kevin Love? I'm for Team Kevin Love.
Siyempre,
Kevin Love yun, bro!
Pang 3 points yun eh.
Alright, Miko Alili with Senor Domingo El Conquistador, Dominic Uy. And Dominic, I think the fans here are excited to see this great gathering of basketball stars.
You know, aside from them being able to play great basketball, ang gagwapo pa ng ating mga players dito, di ba? So, you know, it's really, you know, a complete spectacle na mangyayari in tonight's ball game.
Okay, as we mentioned, this is the Master Game Face Challenge, and this was what happened last year, the 2013 edition. And so what we want to do this year, what everyone wants to do this year, is to give the fans tonight an even bigger, an even greater spectacle as you know, we really show them you know, the Master Game Face brand of basketball.
And not just that, you know, ang daming mga spectacular plays na nangyari in that previous game. And, you know, all the players who are participating in this edition are excited to be part of it dahil ang ganda ng suporta, ang ganda ng combination of the players. You know, some of these players are opponents, some of them are rivals, but they are all excited to play in today's ball game. Why? Because they want to have that shining moment na maaalala sila.
It's all about opportunities, you know, opportunities to play with the best from all the leagues. And then speaking of the best, we had one of the best in the world, Kevin Love, arriving in the Philippines. And then he had this media conference yesterday over in Fairmont Hotel.
Excited to team with Master and to be over here in the Philippines. I heard that they were very crazy about their basketball, and you know, I was excited to see what you know, Manila was all about. So I've, you know, enjoyed my day here so far. You know, looking forward to, you know, the dinner tonight, the game tomorrow, and just soaking it all in. The Shooting Stars event is something that I've never competed in before. I always watch it on All-Star Saturday night. And three-point competition, you know, we'll see. I don't know if it'll be an NBA ball, but, you know, hopefully I'll be able to get a few shots up beforehand and, you know, do right by one of the teams, whichever one I'm competing for. Put your game face on.
Of course, that press conference was held at the Fairmont Hotel in Makati, and as Kevin Love said, everyone has to put their game face on. What is your? Can we see your game face?
Okay. Kasi mukha palakpak from the
game face.
Okay,
later. We'll do our Kevin Love game face. Meantime, let's look at the participants. All these players that the fans are excited to watch for Team Chris. Here's the lineup.
Mike Cortez, Jay Washington, Saul Mercado, Jeff Chan, Cliff Hodge, Alex Nules, Kevin Ferrer, Jerome Teng, Chris Newsom, Mike Tolomia, Rome De La Rosa, Mark Cruz, Zach Nichols, and Chris Ellis.
And for Team Mark, R.R. Garcia, Jared Dillinger, JC Intal, Gary David, Jeric Teng, Paul Artadi, Andre Paras, Jericho Cruz, Jeff Cavillonar, Roy Sumang, Basera Mayer, Kevin Racal, and Greg Slaughter.
Very familiar names from all different leagues ang maglalaro in today's ball game. So I'm very excited to be covering this with you, Miko.
And we'll be back with the game proper when we return. Well, in a few moments, we'll see the showdown between Team Chris, Team Mark, and of course, the special appearance of American basketball star Kevin Love. And this is our coverage of the Master Game Face Challenge. And you know, we've been talking about Kevin Love, and people have been tweeting about it, seeing him on Instagram, and And of course, he'll make that great appearance tonight, and that's going to be such a treat.
Well, a lot of people are looking forward to this. You know, as I was going through the Coliseum, a lot of people were asking me, ano bang gagawin mo, PBA or this Master Game Face On? And you know, a lot of people really looking forward to meeting Kevin Love.
Kevin Love, so familiar. You know, his name is so familiar to basketball fans in the country. Arriving in the Philippines, and when news first broke out, na you know, darating siya dito. You know, it doesn't matter what American team you support. It's Kevin Love, and so only goes to show that, you know, we are the capital
Of love?
of love and basketball. And Kevin Love arriving, much to the delight of not just his fans or those who support his American team, but I mean basketball in general.
And you know, Kevin Love, he's a great guy. Plus, ang galing na basketball player. You know, he's here to showcase his talent. He's known for a number of things where he plays. And Kevin Love, you know, aside from that, now going all the way here to be able to promote the game of basketball. And not just basketball, but providing love all over here.
Of course, you know, Kevin Love's game predicated on a lot of fundamentals. A fantastic outside shooter, and as you mentioned, he's a fantastic guy. You know, he goes here and he immediately tries to reach out. You know, tries to help, and visited the Boys Town, and you know, and was there to promote the gospel of basketball.
You know, basketball is such a great tool to be able to promote a number of different disciplines, a number of different things, to be able to impart to these young kids. Of course, all these kids in Boys Town, you know, put all together right there by different groups, and I'm sure later on they will realize, they will look back at this experience, something they will never ever forget.
They just met, you know, an American basketball star, someone who, you know, played in the Olympics and helped the United States win a gold medal.
3-time All-Star. Alam mo, yan lang naman ang credentials ni Kevin Love.
Okay, we'll be back with more. Again, you are watching the Master Game Face Challenge here on TV5.
Master Game Face Challenge, and you can get a chance to win cool autograph merchandise from Kevin Love and 5 Samsung S5s, all up for grabs. Just answer the question that we will be flashing every commercial break, and tweet your answers with the hashtag #MasterGameFace, and we will announce the winners at the end of our program. Of course, we'd like to acknowledge our sponsors that made this possible. Thank you to Gatorade, to Rain or Shine, to 361 Degrees, to Jersey Haven, also to Fairmont Hotel Makati, and to Smart Bro. Thank you all for making this possible. Our players are extremely pumped up. I was talking to them backstage. They're so excited to get out here and hit the court. And of course, our special guest backstage is anxiously waiting to meet each and every one of you guys here on the court. And he wants to see what Philippine basketball is all about. So, for those that are cheering for Team Chris, where are the fans for Team Chris? Let's meet the players that make up Team Chris. To start things out, wingman from the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters, Alex Nuiles. Point guard for the Meralco Bolts, the Cool Cat, Mike Cortez. From the Meralco Bolts as well, we call him Psycho Cliff, Cliff Hodge. From the Global Port Batang Pier, give it up for Jay Washington. From the San Miguel Beermen, the Soul Train, Sol Mercado. From Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel, Air Force Ellis. Also from the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters and part of your Gilas Pilipinas, Jeff Chen. From Colegio de San Juan de Letran, Micro Mark Cruz. And from the NLEX Road Warriors, Rome De La Rosa. Now let's meet your starting five for Team Chris. From the Arellano University Chiefs, Zach Nichols. From the University of Santo Tomas, Kevin Ferrer. From the FEU Tamaraos, Mike Tolomia. From the Ateneo de Manila Blue Eagles, Chris Newsom. And from the De La Salle University Green Archers, Jaron Deng. And the coach of Team Chris, make some noise for Chris Chu. Now let us move on to meet the lineups for Team Mark. From the Meralco Bolts, Paul Ardadi. From Barako Bull, JC Intal. From the Global Board Batang Pier, R.R. Garcia. Coming from the Meralco Bolts, the Daredevil, Jared Dillinger. Also from the Meralco Bolts and part of your Gilas Pilipinas, El Granada, Gary David. From Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel, the big man in the middle, Greg Slaughter. From the Mapua Cardinals, Josa Nimes. From Colegio de San Juan de Letran, Kevin Racal. And from the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters, Jarek Tang. Now let's meet the starters for Team Mark. From the San Beda Red Lions, Andre Paras. From the Adamson Soaring Falcons, Jericho Cruz. From the NU Bulldogs, Jeff Havillonar. From the UE Red Warriors, Roy Sumang. And from the San Beda Red Lions, Baser Amer. And now, the man that will be leading Team Mark. Make some noise for Pinoy Sakuragi, Mark Fingers. Okay, so now we met all of our players. Chris, can you join me here? Mark, asan si Mark? Yan. So, we're finally here, just moments away. Tell me, Chris, how does the energy feel right now?
I'm very excited because the turnout has been great. I didn't expect so many people to come out here and watch the Master Game Face. So we're all excited here to put on a good show for all the fans who came out to watch today's game.
Mark, selfie muna si Mark eh. Medyo busy si Mark Pingris ngayon. Mark, ikaw hindi ka stranger sa mga high-pressure games. You just finished playing in another one. What was your mindset going into this game?
Mindset, gusto ko lang talunin si Chris Chu. But siguro sa mga players ko, may tiwala ako sa kanila. Lalo-lalo na kay Paul. Siguro running game kami. Mga shooter yung mga ano ko eh. At bibigyan ko sila ng bonus pag pananalo kami.
Chris, he's been saying that since yesterday. Na sinasabi niya na ang punta lang niya talaga dito, tatalunin ka lang daw talaga. What can we expect from Team Chris heading into this game?
Wala, hindi kami papayag dyan. Nakita mo mga players namin, puro palaban yan. Siyempre, hindi sila magpapatalo dito kay Mark. Lalaban talaga kami.
Mga gwapo lang yan, mga yan. Pero ito, mga physical game itong mga to.
Wow! That escalated quickly. So, Chris, you've been part of Master for 2 years now. How does it feel that this is your time to get back at, and get a win this time around?
Yeah, second year around. Last year we had a really good turnout, but this year's even better. Last year we had the NCAA and UAP guys playing the All-Star game, and this year we leveled it up. Kaya ngayon meron na tayong mga PBA players na kasama ngayon sa All-Star game. At hindi lang PBA, meron din tayong UAP NCAA, sinabi ko na. Hindi lang PBA, may NBA pa. May NBA player pa tayo na makakasama.
Well, we'll be talking to him in just a little bit. But Mark, ikaw naman, ano ba ibig sabihin ng game face?
Game face?
At paano mo ginagamit yung master? Can you do that as well? Yeah.
Binibigyan ako ng confident yan eh. So, lagi akong gumagamit yan. Pero ginagaya ko lagi si Chris eh. Pero hindi ko magaya eh. Ganun-ganun yan. So, next time na bibigyan ulit kami ng commercial ni... Sana, sama mo ako minsan ha. Hindi. Gusto ko lang muna magpasalamat sa bumubuo ng Master, sa lahat ng mga big boss namin. Salamat po na binigyan nyo sa akin na opportunity sa mga players na to. Thank you so much at marami po kayo natutulungan. Thank you so much.
There you go. And before we get things rolling, maybe we can have a little photo op with you guys first and then yung mga players. Show us your game face naman dyan. Come on. Yeah. All right, now if we can have all the players para sa ating photo op. Of course, Team Chris, Team Mark, about to go head-to-head for 40 minutes. Okay. All right. Just take a couple pictures. 3, 2, and thank you very much to everybody.
Busy work speaks production.
All the players, you may head back to the locker room as we are now just minutes away from introducing our special guest for this evening. Okay. This man flew all the way from California to join us here tonight. Our special guest is a 25-year-old basketball stud who played for the UCLA Bruins and as a freshman led his team to an NCAA Final Four appearance in his only collegiate season in 2008. In that same season, He was named the Pac-10 Conference Player of the Year and the consensus First Team All-American. Following that freshman year, he decided to head on into the draft, where he was selected 5th overall, and he is now a 3-time All-Star. He was the most improved player and rebound king back in the year 2011. He was the three-point shootout champion in 2012 and a member of the gold medal winning Team USA back in 2011. I need everybody to get on their feet. Come on, here we go. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. I need to see some energy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big Filipino warm welcome to our special guest here today, Kevin Love. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Love! So, good evening, Kevin. Do you want to address the fans that came out here today?
Hey, we appreciate you guys coming out for the Master Game Face All-Star Challenge. Mark and Chris's team, obviously what my Mark's team is looking like. It's a great team here. We appreciate you guys coming out. Enjoy the game. Love you.
All right, so you've been here for 3 days now. How has Manila been treating you so far?
Manila's been great. The people have been unbelievable. Originally, I thought boxing was the biggest sport here because I think Manny Pacquiao, but coming here and see how the game has expanded, the game of basketball, how NBA reaches so many different countries. It's great to see how much you guys love the game of basketball. It gets me fired up and excited.
All right, this whole thing is about having that master game face. We've seen it, but what does it mean to you? When you hear the word and the phrase master game face, what does that mean?
I think it's a mindset. I think you're, going into the game, with your game face and just really getting yourself prepared to go out there and really go to work and go to war.
Now, what can you say about the line of products that Master has, and how does that make you feel a little bit more confident as well?
Well, it's great. It's obviously cool, refreshing, keeps your face oil-free for up to 8 hours, and it helps me and helps all of our players and all you guys with your game face.
So we're about to start the game. We're going to have some side events first, but what do you expect? I mean, when you hear Philippine basketball, what comes to mind?
I mean, these guys can play. I was actually just watching back in the dressing room, and I'm just looking forward to everything they have to offer. So I'm really just trying to figure it out and see what they're all about.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Love. Thank you, Kevin, and thank you for accepting this invitation to come here as our special guest here in the country. We will cut to a break, but when we return here on TV5, we will have our master three-point shootout. Welcome back to the Master Game Face Challenge. My name is Araneta, and now it is time for our Master Three-Point Shootout. And to join me on this, we have none other than one of the meanest game faces in NCAA history, Sue Daniels, joining us. See, look at that.
How's everybody doing today?
Okay, so we're gonna do this shootout, but we're gonna do it with a little bit of a twist, right, Sue?
Yeah, we're gonna do this with a little bit of a twist. I
Okay.
think they're ready.
So let's go through the mechanics right now of our three-point shootout. It is very simple. I mean, just like every other three-point shootout, but it will be team versus team.
Exactly.
Okay, so each team will be represented by 4 players. Each player has 1 turn to shoot, 60 seconds on the clock. Most number 3s at the end of that wins. But we decided to make things a little bit more interesting. Sue, what makes this three-point shootout different from everything else?
I'm sure everyone knows that Kevin Love is here, and he's a pretty good three-point shooter.
Not bad. Not bad.
And he's agreed to play for both teams.
He's agreed to play for both Team Chris as well as for Team Mark, and we will be starting it out with him, okay? He will be shooting first for Team Chris, and the rest of that team will be comprised of Jeff Chan, of course, Chris Chu of the Rain or Shine Elasta Painters, as well as Kevin Ferrer from the University of Santo Tomas. Team Mark, on the other hand, will be having El Granada Gary David, Jeric Teng, and Roy Sumang completing that team, as well as, of course, Kevin Love on the end of that. Okay, so are we good to go? Can we get start? Okay, so Kevin, you're gonna start us out. 60 seconds on the clock. 5th ball is the money ball. All right? Here we go. We got 60 seconds on the clock. You don't need a warm up. You're Kevin Love.
You don't need a warm up.
Come on, you're Kevin Love.
You can warm up with a dunk, windmill. Oh,
All right, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. Kevin Love playing right now for Team Chris. Let's start that clock. Go, go, go.
This is his warm up. This is his warm up.
No, this is it. This is good. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, reset. Now let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do rack 1 again.
Let's go. Rack
Okay.
rack one. Here we go. Nice warm up there. Nice try.
Let's get the clock back to 60 seconds. Ready. Kevin, you good? Okay. Three, 2, 1, go. One. Kevin got 2 now. That's the money ball. 4.
4 points.
That's 5 now. He's got a stroke, doesn't he?
He does. Money ball.
Bang.
7.
7 points. 8. 9. We're past the half-minute mark.
For 2.
12 points already with 2 racks to go. Hitting front iron, missing, got 9 seconds to go. Money ball. 14, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 points is Kevin Love's contribution to Team Chris. Yeah. Okay, moving on right now, it will be Jeff Chan. Jeff Chan, our first shooter for Team Mark.
Give it up, guys. Jeff Chan.
Also for Team Chris. Team Chris, okay. So here we go. Team Chris, you get...
Oh, you get a warm up too. Don't worry. You got your warm up.
Jeff, may konting warm up muna tayo. Okay.
He's good. He's
All
good.
right, here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Let's count things down. 3, 2, 1, go.
1,
2.
2. Money ball.
4. 5. Jeff Chan starting to get a little bit of a rhythm now.
6.
6 points. 7. 8.
Money
now
ball.
go for 10. No. 9. Missing on that one. Money ball on the way. 11. 1.
The master ball. It counts.
13 points for Jeff Chan. Now let's move on over. Representing Team Mark, El Granada, Gary David.
For the warm-up. He's starting off on the other side.
Starting
He's
on
ready.
the other side just to change things out. Of course, remember the 5th ball is the master ball. 60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go! Ay, nako. 1.
For 2.
Gary's still looking for basket number 2.
There it is. 2.
Master ball, no. Oh. There you go. Pag biglang lumiyap yan.
Master money ball.
There's that master ball. Gary David with 5 points right now. Make that 6. Master ball in. So that's 8 points now. 8 points, Gary David with 7 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. At the buzzer. Got it. 10 points for Gary David. Now we move on to Chris Chu shooting for Team Chris. Okay, starting back on the left side of the court. Chris, you good to go? Di mo na kailangan ng warm up. Kaya mo na yan.
He doesn't need it. He's a shooter. Pure shooter.
Pure shooter.
Pure.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so we just need to fix the timer.
So while we're fixing the timer, Chris is going to take a few
That's
moves.
all warm up. That's all just to warm up. Chris Chu, of course,
Heating up the
representing
hands.
Team Chris.
Team Chris.
Of course, heating up the hands. As we still have a remainder of shooters still to go. We still have Jerick Teng coming up a little bit later on. Kevin Ferrer, Roy Sumang, as well as one more round for Kevin Love. Just fixing some technical difficulties. Here we go. Chris, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3.
Master money ball.
There you go. Master ball in. 5 points for Chris Chu. 6, 7. Where are the Chris Chu fans at? Come on, make some noise. 10, 11, 12. Master ball in. That's 14. 15, 16.
He's on the roll.
16 with 1 rack and 10 seconds to go for Chris Chu. 17. 2, 1. Oh, rimming in and out. 17 points for Team Chris, and that is already our highest score so far. Let us move on over now to Jerick Teng. Jerick Teng, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Jerick Teng. Okay, ready? Jerick, ready to go.
He got his warm-up. There's his warm-up.
Okay, that's the
He's
one
good.
warm-up. Yun na yun.
That's all he needs.
1
Let's
minute
go.
on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go. Jerick Teng, of course, of the Rain or Shine Alaska Painters. He's got 2 on the board.
Money ball.
No good on the master ball.
3.
7. Here we go. Umiinit na to si Jeric.
6. 10.
10. That's right, Sue. We went from 6 to 10. 11 points on the board for Jeric Dang. 15 seconds to go. 11 still there with 1 rack and 8 seconds left. 12, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
The money ball. Almost.
Just missing.
13 points.
13 points for Jeric Dang, and we call on up right now Kevin Ferrer. Kevin Ferrer headed to the left side. Okay, one warm up. All right, here we go.
There's a warm up.
Okay, here we go. 1 minute on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go.
1,
2, 4. Again, all of these points are going to Team Chris. They will be tabulated at the end to find out who will be our champion so far. We are at 5 for Kevin Ferrer. Make that 6. 7, 8. 24 seconds left. 9. 10. 12 with 14 seconds to go and 1 more rack. Got that one. 13 now. 5, 4, Master Ball. No good. But it is good enough for 13 points for Team Chris. Second to last shooter, Roy Sumang. Of course, you are enjoying the music of the one and only Nick Stampede.
Nick Stampede on the 1s and 2s.
That's that's the one warm up, Roy Sumang right now. 1 minute on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go. 1. Master Ball, no good. Of course, Roy Sumang shooting for Team Mark. Make that 2 now. 3, 4, and 5 being a Master Ball. 6. Short.
Master Ball.
There you go. 8 points on the board for Roy Sumang.
Make that 9. 10.
11.
Master Ball.
13 points now for Roy Sumang. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it. Ending up with 13 points is Roy Sumang. And one more time. One more time beyond the arc. Now shooting for Team Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Love. Kevin, you got 60 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8,
9, 10. Oh! Kevin Love with 10 points right now. 11, 12. Oh, just long. 2 more racks to go. 22 seconds.
13,
14. 15. Nope. Sorry. Nope. Here we go.
Master
Kevin Love,
Ball.
Master Ball. Got it. 16 points now for Kevin Love.
17,
18. And that will do it for our Master 3-point shootout A round of applause for Kevin Love.
Give it up.
And all of our shooters that competed. So we have tabulated Team Mark with a total of 55 points. Team Chris with a total of 58 points. Congratulations to Team Chris for winning our Master 3-point shootouts. We are about ready to start our game. To both teams, good luck to you guys, and may the best team win. Put your oil-free game faces on, and thanks to Master. We will cut to a break. When we return, it is the start of the Master Game Face All-Star Challenge.
Back inside the Big Dome, we're about to get this game underway. The Master Game Face Challenge, the Ultimate All-Star Face-Off on its second year. Things are getting bigger and better. And this party is really about to get started. Earlier, the players and the team leaders or team captains were introduced to this very enthusiastic crowd, and but certainly setting the tone. Team Mark and Team Chris already trash talking. You know, I don't know. Sino bang mas game face sa atin dalawa?
Ako, ikaw, kailangan mo mamili.
Sige, ikaw muna. Ikaw muna. And then tell me why. Sige, go. Are you Team Mark or Team Chris?
O sige, Team Mark na ako.
Bakit ka Team Mark?
Ang galing mag-trash talk ni Mark eh.
Ganun ba? Ako, Team Chris ako.
Bakit?
Because I have to support family.
Ay, bakit? Ano naging family?
Kuya ko kuya ko yan eh, si Chris. We're the
Paano?
Chu brothers.
Wait, there's Chris,
There's Charles, and then me. My real name is Pika. Pikachu. That's my kuya. Bunso ako eh. I'm the youngest. Okay. Also, we had a 3-point shootout. If you're just joining us, we had an exciting 3-point shootout involving all the 3-point gunners from both teams.
Well, for Team Chris, that was Kevin Love actually shot for both teams.
Okay.
Diba? Tapos for Team Chris, it was Jeff Chan, Chris Tiu, and Kevin Ferrer. Parang dito naman sa Team Mark, it was Gary David, Teng, and Roy Sumang, and of course, Kevin Love. So, ang nanalo doon, Team Mark scored 55 points. Dami nun. But Team Chris ended up winning the 3-point shootout with 58 points for his team. So, 1-0 ka.
That's just a 3-point shootout. We wait for the game.
Okay.
Wait for the game. Real action. Basera Mayer of the Red Lions, Jeron Teng of the Green Archers, Jeron getting a tremendous ovation earlier. R.R. Garcia, all these UAAP and all these NCAA guys really excited to play together.
And you know, the good thing about these guys, hindi magkakampi yan eh, di ba? Magkalaban kayo before on the court, then you come up and start and play a game like this. Magkakaroon talaga ng rapport.
Yeah. Well, first adjustment, and then eventually, I think as the game goes on, you will get that nice harmony and fluidity when you are playing with talented players.
Oh, these are the results. Yun nga, yung sinabi natin, the 3-point shootout. Kevin Ferrer with 13 points, Chris Tiu with 17, Jeff Chan with 13, Kevin Love with 15 points for Team Chris with a total of 58 points. Para kay Team Mark naman, Roy Sumang with 13, David with 10, Jerick Teng with 13, Kevin Love with 19 points. So 55 points in total for Team Mark. So yung 3-point shootout po, nanalo dyan, Team Chris. You know, aside from all these basketball stars in today's ball game, ang dami din nating nakikita ang mga who's who in the crowd.
Like who? Madami. I'm actually very concerned for Erica. Of course, Erica Padilla will be joining us in a bit. And she's been hyperventilating ever since nakita niya tong mga players. You know, all these handsome guys from the PBA, led by Chris Chu, it's Kevin Love. Oh, Wapito din yan.
Oo.
Sabi ni,
Pati yung kasama niya.
Sabi ni Erica, gusto ni Erica yung mga balbasarado daw. mga fear the beard.
Ayan.
Ayan, mga ganyan, gusto niya yan. May lalo na yan, yung mga boy
Mga
next
clean din, oo.
boy next door. Oh, tulad yung isa, yung may naligaw doon, si Charles ba yan? Oh, ba't kasama yan?
Dapat nakaupo ka na rin dun eh.
No, but as the youngest brother, I have to step aside. Dito na lang ako, I'll just cover the game.
So yung basketball skills
hindi kasi panganay namin si Chris.
so napunta sa kanya lahat.
Middle child si Charles, and then ako, being the youngest, ako yung spoiled. By the way, I was talking about Erica hyperventilating.
Okay.
I just hope the medics will be on hand. Okay, Erica is with Kevin Love. Erica?
Hindi ko siya kasama pero nasa background ko siya, guys. Kanina
On
bago
Kevin Love. Okay, go ahead.
Kanina bago magsimula, nakausap ko siya at sabi niya, of course, it was a good time to be here dahil nga nakita niya kung gaano ka-passionate ang mga Pilipino sa ating basketball. Pero ngayon, inilulook forward niya na mapanood ang laro at makita for himself kung paano nga ba ang physicality at ang intensity dito sa PB, dito sa laro natin sa Pilipinas. Kaya naman, aabangan natin kung mai-impress ba siya o kung anong masasabi niya after this game. Balik sa inyo, guys.
Are you impressed with the game face of Kevin Love, Erica?
I am very much impressed with the game face at kahit may balbas, walang balbas, kapag punong-puno ng love, okay sa akin.
Ayun.
Blue eyes. You had me at blue eyes. Sabi ni Erica. There's Kevin Love also getting a tremendous welcome from this Big Dome crowd, and why not? I mean, the resume,
Vital statistics.
resume speaks for itself, and and we are, of course, as Filipinos, one of the most knowledgeable basketball fans on the planet, very familiar with Kevin Love's body of work.
Well, Kevin Love, he's been playing for quite some time now. He played college 1 year only before he turned professional. And why not? Kita mo naman yung mga nagawa na niya. 3-time All-Star Kevin Love won the 3-point shootout. So he is definitely a shooter at 6'10".
At 6'10".
Oh, yeah. Probably the tallest winner of that 3-point shootout.
At guard number 13, Mike Tolomia. And the other guard number 21, Sharon Teng. And forward number 7, Kevin Ferrer. And forward number 11, Chris Newsom. And at center number 7, Zach Nichols. And the starting 5 for Team Mark. Number 6, Roy Sumang at guard. At the other guard, number 7, Baser Amer. At forward number 5, Jeff Javillonar. At forward number 9, Jericho Cruz. And at center number 41, Andre Paras. Ladies and gentlemen, the Master Game Face Challenge, Team Chris versus Team Mark.
And here are your primary protagonists for the Master Game Face Challenge.
For Team Mark, Andre Paras, Jericho Cruz, Jeff Javillonar, Roy Sumang, and Baser Amer. For Team Chris, Zach Nichols, Kevin Ferrer, Mike Tolomia, Chris Newsom, and Jerome Teng.
Hey, not too long ago, Greg Slaughter was actually playing against many of these guys. Chris Chu will be the playing coach. And first possession goes to Team Mark. By the way, Team Mark, they are in Master Gray. And then Team Chris is in Master Black. Just so you know. Andre Paras, of course, the son of Benji Paras. Recently transferring to the Red Lions as Newsom fires from the left side. Rebound for Zach Nichols.
Nico, usually in games like this, nagkakapaan pa talaga kayo because you weren't able to practice with each other, really trying to get a feel of things. Pasahan muna yan, but later on, as the quarters go on, mararamdaman mo na umiinit na itong mga manlalaro natin.
Here comes Kevin Ferrer, and the Growling Tiger scoots in for the layup.
And the defense will definitely come in the third and the fourth quarter.
What are you talking about? What?
Uy, yung last game, mataas yung scores doon, ha?
Talking about defense. Are you with us tonight?
Wait,
Defense.
time out yung philosophy ko, iba eh.
Two apiece for Team Mark and Team Chris, and Mike Colombia coming in, and of course Mike will play a vital role for his collegiate team for sure. Meantime, here's Baser Amer, one of the elite point guards in college, over to Slaughter and back to Amer, and Baser Amer will miss. Here comes Colombia.
Baser Amer, 3-time champion.
Colombia stops over to Newsom, and well, Newsom, no surprise that Newsom could sky and jam that basketball.
Well, Chris Newsom also made a name for himself in the previous year. He's showing that school in blue what he could do.
Why, you can't say the name? You can't say the name of the school?
Pag ikaw lang katabi ko.
2 minutes having gone by in the opening quarter. Newsom teaming up with Jeron Teng. Jeron Teng, on the other hand, as he fires a 3 and he misses it. I hope he misses some more in the coming year.
Ubusin mo na lahat
No,
ngayon.
I actually told Jeron, Jeron, if you guys don't make the finals, as Greg Slaughter slams it home, I told Jeron, Jeron, if you don't make the finals for 3 straight years, it would be very disappointing. No pressure. No pressure. Meantime, here's Jericho Cruz, and he skies for the layup. Look, I'm looking at Erica. Look at her. Hindi mapakali. Ang dami niya nakikita dito.
Focus!
Nag-game face.
Naka-game face din si Erica.
Ay, laging game face. Meantime, here's Slaughter, and Slaughter will miss. And Kevin Ferrer secures the rebound. Must be a real thrill. You're an amateur player, and then as he passes over to Mike Colombia for the reverse, that you get to share, the court, and then you get to play a game with your big brothers in the pros.
Yeah, definitely a great experience. It's like, tingnan mo na lang sa iba, kunyari hindi mo magawa yun. Let's bring it down to a collegiate level. Kung yung high school ka, tapos makalaro mo yung mga college. Or, lagay natin dun sa summer league level. Yung juniors ka, makasama mo yung mga seniors.
And Jeron Teng connects.
Finally knocking down that jumper.
And, we were both astonished at the size of the biceps ni Jeron. Robocop caliber biceps.
Alam mo kung saan nanggaling. But once you win in college basketball, like you mentioned, iba na yung pressure niyan. Winning one and then trying to sustain it. That's why, for Ateneo to make it 5 straight, that was definitely a feat.
That 3-point shot brought to you by Master. Put your game face on. Newsom making a 3, and of course, Ateneo, no pressure. If Ateneo makes it to 4th place, that's fine. We'll be happy with that. Ateneo has nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. Okay?
Ano ba place last year?
That was a transition year. It's as if it never happened. Okay? I don't know why you
It's
bring
easy
it
to
up.
forget.
I don't know why you bring it up. 15-8 here in the opening period, and we have a timeout here. We'll be back in a moment. Back inside a big dome, and we're almost halfway done here in the opening period of the Master Game Face Challenge. And here's our Gatorade slow-mo replay featuring Chris Newsom. And then from one current Blue Eagle to a former one, Greg Slaughter. Gatorade slow-mo replay.
Kuya showing how it's done.
Yeah.
Greg Slaughter, definitely a bright future.
This is the only game where Slaughter is allowed to take 3-point shots. Here comes Colombia. Colombia on the move. And Colombia sidestep over to Ferrer. And Ferrer, actually, Mike Colombia and Kevin Ferrer are playing beautiful music together here in the opening period. Meantime, here's Slaughter. And Slaughter was bothered there by Zach Nichols.
At para kay Greg Slaughter, this is a good break also from all the physicality.
Meantime, ambitious alley-oop attempt there. And this is the only game also where Greg Slaughter can break the ball down like he's Eman Montfort. Now here's Slaughter again, and Slaughter trying to bully everyone on the floor. And then he gets the ball again and he jams it home.
He's got his game face on. He really wanted
Talaga naman. Kita mo naman gaano kaliit lang yung mga kasabay niya. Okay, Erica, what do you have for us?
With the lead of Team Chris, simple lang ang instruction ni Mark Pingree sa kanyang mga boys. Sabi niya, galingan ninyo, huwag niyong palakihin palalo ang lamang kung sino magiging best player sa team ko. Bibigyan ko ng 80,000 pesos.
Aba?
Wow!
Sandali, baka may extra jersey pa doon.
Under 5 minutes remaining in the opening period, and Colombia challenging Slaughter with little success. And Here comes Roy Super Sumang. Roy Sumang. Dabbing fans ni Roy dito sa Big Dome when his name was announced. We heard a lot of cheers.
Pero balikan natin yung incentive ni Mark, ano? Grabe.
80,000.
Oo. Ako kahit wala ako sa kondisyon, sabi ko,
I'll play. Amer to Slaughter, and Slaughter destroys Kevin Ferrer.
Grabe.
You know, I need to have coffee with UAP Commissioner Andy Howe. Maybe institute a new rule. You know, like Ateneo can draft an alumnus. PBA. Like that is Greg. Meantime, here's Tolomia. Over to Newsome. Over to Jeron Teng.
Well, congratulations on the new commissioner.
Yeah,
Dr. J.
Meantime, here's Baser Ramer for 3. Ball will go back to Team Chris. 3:19 to go in the opening quarter. Team Chris with a 5-point advantage. And we'll take this timeout. We'll be back in a moment. Oh, we've got a great Saturday crowd enjoying the Master Game Face Challenge, and Greg is really enjoying this challenge because there's nobody to challenge him on the floor.
6 points para kay Greg Slaughter, all coming from dunks.
Daya.
Parang 9 feet.
Lucky. Okay, we have new personnel on the floor. For Team Chris, Cool Cat Mike Cortez is there with Sol Mercado, Cliff Hodge, Chris Ellis, and Jay Washington. So it's an all-professional crew on the floor. Jay Washington connects. Meantime, for Team Mark, Paul Artadi, the Rocket JC Intale, Granada Gary David, Jared Dillinger, and RR Garcia. Here's Paul Artadi, and Artadi, his shot goes over the backboard.
Ako mapapansin mo, yung ikot ng bola, very different now for Team Mark. And parang may structure yung ginagawa nila.
Sige, sige nga. What is the structure that you see?
At least gumagalaw sila.
Okay.
Tsaka may structure sa depensa, nakasona sila.
Whoa! Look out! They try to connect with an alley-oop for Chris Ellis. Meantime, Jared Dillinger throws a bad pass. Although, he stole the show with his monopod. When he came out for player, he had his monopod, which is, of course, I really believe it was invented by a waiter.
Bakit?
Kasi diba, hindi ka ba naabala kung waiter ka? Diba sa restaurant, diba nagtatrabaho ka, sasabihin sa'yo, boss, pwede pa-picture. That's not part of your job. I think it was an industrious, very technically advanced waiter who said, I'll invent a monopod so di na ako gulo. That's a 3-point shot by JC Intal, brought in by Master. Put your game face on. Meantime, get 8 hours of no oil with Master Facial Wash. With special Master Basketball merchandise, just follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Master Game Face.
Winter talaga.
No, I'm like 95% convinced. Sila yung pinaka-naabala.
Pero saan nga talaga ba nanggaling yan? Ako tanong ko lang. Tsaka meron pa may mga Bluetooth.
Hindi, kailangan yung Bluetooth. Kasi tulad ko, di ko abuti. Lupad. Meantime, here's Jay Washington. Sayang lang people could not see what Jay's wardrobe was when he entered the Big Dome. It was, I can't even describe it. It was a tank top, animal print tank top.
Okay.
I think Russell Westbrook would want to have his tank top back. Meantime, here's Mike Cortez. And here's Sol Mercado. And here's Hodge. And they've been trying to complete that alley-oop, and I think eventually they will complete that before the night is over.
These 5 guys on the floor para kay Team Chris.